Hello everyone, my name is Joanna and here you can find support in healing your insecure attachment style. Today I would like to share some tips and advices for those of you who have this experience where you are about to start looking for a romantic partner. You're deciding that you will maybe sign up for a dating app, and then suddenly after that decision, admitting that you are going to you want to find a romantic partner, you suddenly have this river of thoughts which are coming up, and then you're finding yourself in a situation where you're giving up and you're canceling the account on the app, or you're canceling the date because that thoughts are motivating you to do that. So these thoughts will be more like, what if I will not feel chemistry? What if I will like this person and this person will not me like back and I will feel hurt? Then there is another thought, what if this person will like me, I will not like this person, and then I know it will be very hard for me to tell this person that, hey, I don't feel this, I don't want to date, and I'll feel so guilty that I'm hurting this person. Then you have thoughts like, I will never find love, relationships are not for me, I will be alone forever. This type of thoughts may be very profound for dismissive avoidance attachment style to some degree, but mostly fearful avoidance will have these thoughts, a person with fearful avoidant attachment style. So the core reason for that type of emotional mental experience is toxic shame. And it's showing up in these two forms, because in these two situations which your thoughts are reflecting, what if I will not feel chemistry, what if I will not have feelings, and the other version, what if this person will not have feelings toward me. In both cases, there is a high possibility, this is the highest possibility for us to feel shame, which most fearful avoidants are not super aware of. But today I will try to explain how this works and how at the bottom of everything is that shame. So first thing we want to know about fearful avoidant attachment style is that we really care about relationships. We deeply desire connection, closeness, affection, being together. This is deeply unmet need for love and connection, and this is our childhood unmet need. So we, of course, as fearful avoidants, developed coping mechanisms to cope with that unmet need for love and connection, and for another need, significance. So these two needs are basic human needs, and they are in my opinion, when I was healing my attachment style, I discovered that as a fearful avoidant, I really need to work through these two needs, love and connection and significance, in order to move toward secure attachment style, to feel more secure and create a relationship where I feel safe emotionally and empowered at the same time. So the first thoughts we are experiencing when we already have, let's call it unsuccessful relationships, which basically we went through the process, the pattern of hope, initial strong emotions, some sort of deeper connection, and then it turned into fights and feeling hurt and feeling betrayed and misunderstood and unseen, and eventually it led to breakup. So this is what I mean by unsuccessful relationship, where our fears and our core wounds, our fearful avoidant attachment style program is reinforced. So after few relationships like this, or 2 or 3 even, we are more sensitive and more afraid of another round of that experience. So these thoughts What if I will not feel chemistry? What if this person will like me and I will not like this person, and then I will have to hurt this person? This is where our codependency shows up, and our responsibility, our belief that we are responsible for people's feelings and needs, and our core wound, I am bad when I'm not meeting your need, or because of me, you feel negative emotions, you feel pain or hurt. It's my fault. I am bad, I caused that, and it's my responsibility to either prevent you to feel this way or to not cause these feelings in you. And looking at the situation we are in, let's say it's a first date, the amount of responsibility, the unrealistic expectations we are having for ourselves in that situation is creating this toxic shame and guilt. Because how come we are so much responsible for this person needs and feelings, where we don't even know this person? We just come to this date to see if there is a potential for us to move on to the next one, to get to know each other, how we feel about each other. And now suddenly our mind is telling us, if you tell this person, you will see that this person actually is interested in you, and you will tell this person, listen, I don't see us potential for us, I don't want to continue dating. Suddenly you are so responsible, and so you see yourself so bad because you don't want to meet this person's needs, and you are afraid what this person will feel. So having awareness how our mind is not catching up with the reality, with what is actually happening, and is sending us strong beliefs about us. I am bad, I am responsible, it's my fault if you feel hurt here, and I need to fix this. And then unfortunately after that we will start using our childhood coping mechanisms, which is people pleasing, codependency, self-betrayal, because we'll inside feel like, I really don't want to meet this person again, I don't want to continue, but I feel so bad and so guilty that I will push myself to meet again and maybe meet again and make sure this person feels okay and happy, and they don't feel the pain which I am so afraid of they will feel. From that fear of feeling unworthy, unimportant, unwanted, and unloved, we will have this other set of thoughts. What if I will like this person and this person will reject me? What if I will feel that I want to connect and I will feel attracted, but this person will not be attracted to me, and I'll feel so hurt? That experience of rejection, is activating the core wound. I am unworthy, I have no value, I am not important, I don't matter. And if I don't have value, if this person doesn't see value in me, doesn't want to be with me, doesn't want to connect, meet my need for love and connection, doesn't see the significance in me, what will happen? I will be alone, I'll be abandoned, I will not have anyone, and this activates again that core wound, I am unworthy. So as I mentioned at the beginning, the core reason for that thoughts, that the emotional and mental experience we have is toxic shame. Because when our need for love and connection and significance is unmet in childhood, we need to see ourselves, we need to explain to ourselves that lack of love, lack of attention, lack of feeling cherished and loved and wanted, we have to somehow explain to ourselves why this is happening to us. And one explanation we use is, I am unworthy, I am unlovable, or I'm not important. The other explanation we use for ourselves for that experience is, I am bad. And these are shame-based core wounds. This feeling of shame is convincing us that this is true about us. And from now on, we see ourselves, we think about ourselves, and we feel about ourselves that we are unworthy. We are not worthy of love, of attention. And also we are responsible for how people feel about us. And we need to earn their approval. We need to earn their love and, in other words, attachment. So as long as we will have this core wounds, core beliefs about ourselves, we will struggle with the same set of thoughts and feelings and emotional experience as we're going through right now. Because our need for love and connection and significance and any other needs, basic human needs, moment-to-moment needs, these needs will never go away. They have to be met. But every time we feel these needs, the program gets activated around these needs. These thoughts, these fears, these beliefs get activated. And after all of that, we cope the same way. So as long as we have the same beliefs about ourselves, the same associations to love and connection, significance, and as long as we use the same coping mechanisms to manage that activation of these feelings, we will find ourselves in the same repetitive situations where we have a hope for love, we have a hope for relationship, we get inspired by some positive stories about people getting together, finding love. We will feel that need deeply inside to pursue, to meet, to start looking for a partner, to admit that we want to have a relationship. We will be going through all of these thoughts and feelings, and then eventually, again, we'll give up. So through that process, we actually creating the worst case scenario we're so afraid of, which is basically staying single, not exposing ourselves to the possibility of having a relationship, and staying in this program which tells us that love and connection is something we deeply, deeply desire, that we really want to be in the romantic relationship, have that companionship, do things together, live life together. But then these thoughts are coming, no, relationships are not for me, I'll be alone forever, love is something which is not for me, or another very painful core belief, I am broken. So, of course, working through this takes a little bit of time, consistency, a lot of compassion, a lot of awareness, because the moment we are aware, the moment we see what is going on, what's the core reason for it, it's like 50% of healing. And I experienced this, I was really committed to uncover what is actually happening, what is driving my thoughts, what is driving my responses, my reactions, my behavior, my flip-flopping, and that helped me to then learn and update my coping mechanisms and my beliefs about myself. The path to getting out of that experiences we having right now because of that toxic shame, toxic guilt, core wounds being activated and our coping mechanisms being activated, the path out of that is of course working through core wounds. I am bad, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable. Healing that toxic shame, the moment we will reprogram these core beliefs, we start seeing ourselves in the opposite light, in the more true light. The toxic shame will eventually dissipate. And of course, being very, very aware of the codependency patterns, codependency beliefs, and not repeating them, not acting on them, not operating out of them, brings huge healing, because codependency and shame always comes together. And of course, being more realistic, the whole work will help us to be more realistic in the situations where two people just looking for a partner, they give each other a chance to chat, to meet, and when there is no chemistry, where there is no we feel like there is no potential for that relationship to develop, we are honest and we are kind, and we authentically express how we feel with being mindful and kind to that person. But then after that, we don't beat ourselves up, we don't tell ourselves horrible stories about how bad we are. We just still need to look for a partner who is for us, right? And in the other version of this situation where this person is not interested in us, we don't interpret this as a rejection which activates our core wound, I am unworthy. We are aware and realistic that this is what has to happen. In order for a relationship to happen, two people needs to feel at the same time, at the same moment, that need, that feeling that I would like to meet you again, I would like to date you, I would like to get to know you. So I really encourage you to look at this, to start investing maybe more time and energy into addressing the core reasons for that experience, not using your coping mechanisms where you giving up or you tell yourself stories that love is not for you, relationship is not for you, and or you are broken and basically you should give up on what you so deeply desire and wait for a long time, which is feeling loved, connected, and special to someone.